What's going on, everyone? My name is Juan. Welcome back to another all-in-one video. Today I have another story. It's story time for you, and it is a good one. It just happened to me last night and I had to make a video of it. I just had to. So as you can see by the title of the video, I got sent something from Amazon that I did not order and I was completely confused. And I'll tell you why. So over this past weekend, it was my best friend Lex's birthday and I had ordered something from Amazon for her. And when it came in at the same time as the mystery box from Amazon did. And I knew I wasn't expecting any other orders, and I double and triple checked my order list from Amazon. I made sure that my bank statements and my credit card statements didn't say that I paid for any other order, and it just came, and it came addressed to me, and I was super confused as to why another package had came. So I go and open the box to finally see what's in it. And when I opened the box, I got these things. They are acoustic sound foam that you might see in a recording studio, or some YouTubers use them, like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. They have them in their sort of recording area so that it dampens the sound and it's better isolation for just your voice to the microphone, so you have like this premium sound quality. And the weirdest part about it was I was looking at these. I was actually looking to see how much these cost, to see if I want to buy them, because I'm actually very soon moving into an apartment that will be my own, a little studio apartment that I'm excited to decorate and stuff and make my own little space. So soon this background will no longer be, unfortunately. So I was thinking in my head, oh snap, did I accidentally buy them? Did I accidentally add them to my cart and did it just come with my order or something that I didn't realize? But no, I double checked and nothing. There was no trace that I had bought these at all. So I was super confused. How did something I was just looking at on Amazon actually get shipped to me? I mean, like, can this happen all the time? I've been looking at a lot more expensive stuff. Why was this the one that came? So after about 15 minutes of trying to think, what could it possibly be? I have no idea. I looked inside the box to see if there was like a receipt or something, any piece of paper, just anything that could give a sign as to how this came about. And I actually got this, and I'll put it up to the camera. And it says, if you can read that, if it focuses. Hold on. A gift for you, to my favorite YouTuber, for your new home. Make it yours. And so, like, I was super confused because I was like, oh my god, a fan gave me something? Then I was like, wait a minute. It couldn't have just been any fan or any subscriber, because you would have to know my home address. And so I got to think, oh man, who knows my address that would do this? And I was thinking maybe it was my friend Rick, who you've seen in a lot of short films that I've done, in some of the skits I've done on Facebook. And I was like, maybe it was him. But then I remembered recently that a friend of mine had asked for my address. Her name is Brooke Mazzone, and we had done some short films in the past before. And she had asked me for my address because she was going away to college and she was making an address book. And I didn't really think much of it. I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And I gave her my address again. And so it took me only a few minutes of looking at this in shock, trying to figure out who this could be, for me to realize that it was her, because she had asked me for my address recently. And so the minute I figured it out, I texted her. I was like, it was you, wasn't it? And she replied back being like, guilty. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because what blew my mind was the most was that I was looking at these already. I was looking at to buy them. I was gonna wait a little bit, but they came to me now, and I was so surprised because I had no idea how she knew that I was looking into buying these. She just said that like she thought it could help me start out, just a little something special, but little did she know that like it was actually really something I have been looking into to really make my recording space a very professional one. And so I want to dedicate this video to her. I just want to take a few moments to talk about, you know, our past friendship and things of that sort. So around the summer, going into my senior year of high school, I wanted to do this short film that was going to be a tribute to my favorite film of all time, which is Little Manhattan. I was looking for people to play the roles of these two young kids who are going through the process of having your first crush. And more or less I basically copied and pasted from Little Manhattan's script and plot, and I just threw in some twists here and there to compensate for the things I couldn't make happen. But anyway, how I actually found Brooke was, and now this is going to sound really creepy, but I had actually gone through the yearbook to see anyone who looked like they could play the part. And I had no idea that I had any acting experience at all, but I was like, you know what, I really want to make this because it's my favorite film, so I'm going to see what I can get, right? And so Brooke was one of the handful of people that I found on Facebook, was like, hey, my name is Juan, I'm a filmmaker, I want to do this, you look like you could play the part, do you have any acting experience? Would you like to do this? And luckily enough, she actually said yeah, she would be interested in this. She actually loves Josh Hutcherson a lot, and she loves Little Manhattan, and I was like, alright, this is awesome. And from there, we did the film. If you actually want to see it, it's still live on one of my other channels. I will link it into the description below. I definitely think now it's a little dated, like I've definitely grown as a filmmaker, so I could definitely produce a much higher quality film by now. But it's still a proud moment I have that's a little piece of nostalgia for me. And from then on, we just got to talking more, helping each other out through high school. We had a couple more short films together, and we just had like a really good relationship, a really good friendship. And I actually ended up telling her that I really was starting to like her as more than friends, and I was starting to develop feelings. But unfortunately, things didn't pan out the way I wanted to, but that's okay because we're still friends today. And obviously, we're still great friends if she's giving me these surprise presents that I had no idea. I haven't been this surprised in a long time, and I'm usually the one that likes to preach that I'm a man of surprises. So for her to do this was just completely mind-boggling for me, and I was definitely in shock for a little bit. I had to sit down and think about what just happened, because I was totally surprised, and I was just blown away how everything piece by piece came together, and I figured out the mystery of this Amazon shipment. So I just want to say to you, Brooke, thank you so much for this. This definitely helps out, and it literally is the perfect gift, because I was already looking into getting it, and now I don't have to because of you. And I just want to say thank you so much, Brooke. I love you, and if you know me, you know that I'm going to return the favor very soon. That is going to do it for this story time video. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and remember, if you want to be someone, you have to go all in.